So I've got the new pressure plate from Josh, from Kennedy, clutch and engine adapters, and this is their new friction disc, which looks pretty much the same as the other one, except it's got this additional metal support, so a little stronger. Same materials, maybe not. I mean, this looks maybe more copper based, and this might be, it's hard to tell because, you know, this one's used and this one isn't, but they're both metallic, so it's it's probably grippier than traditional organics. I'm not sure. I'll look it up, the Frenosa, and I'll get the part number for it, so we'll see what it is online. But the amount of wear, I was saying, oh, it's really worn, and this is not really much different. It's got a slight amount of material removed. I thought these plates would stick up a couple of millimeters, but those blocks don't. So anyway, it looks like I've got spare disc now, which is awesome. So I'm just getting the snout of the crank dialed in a bit more. I need to flat file it a bit more. I'm just playing with the it's a little bit of a hard press fit for this guy right now onto the crank snout, so I'm just gonna file the crank just a little bit more around the snout to make it easier to get on and off. So with this Tectonic supplied original OEM washer spacer, I can't get the socket all the way down around these low profile ARP fasteners because of this little ridge here, so I'm going to have to grind that away around the bolt holes so that I can make sure that the socket, because it has to go to 80 foot-pounds with these fasteners rather than the 55 OEM, so you know, that's going to be the only issue. So I've got this profile down, took a lot of slow hand filing to make sure I removed exactly the right amount of material, and then I'm going to put the light above and behind here. The crank is, you know, the pressure plate is sitting absolutely flush against the crank snout. You can see from the side, but I'll still put the dial indicator on it and triple check anyway to make sure that it's going to be sitting absolutely true. But I should be okay. It seems to be going to be a success. So I've done a 360 rotation, and it's about 25 thou. Runout. It's not the pressure plate sitting flat on the snout. It's just this assembly is not absolutely perfect front to back. And anyway, 25 thou at the very outside edge is acceptable, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this thing now. Yeah, it's 60 foot-pounds, not 80. We read the ARP instructions with a bit of moly grease under the head bolts, and then I'm using Locktite 262 on the threads, so the high strength fastener, and I'm just using the VW tool here, and I temporarily put the flywheel on just to allow me to torque it in, and then I'll take it apart again and put the clutch disc in and then do the final assembly. Well, there she be. It's all torqued in, so I can put the transmission in now. Well, the transmission's in and bolted to spec. I don't have the axles in yet, but getting all the other transmission bits from above and below torqued. And I just want to show you this. This is the USRT clutch linkage adapter, the end piece that goes at the lever. Just a lot nicer than the stock bit, so I'm looking forward to bringing those ones in. Axles are on, torqued up, everything's ready. I've got the plugs out, and we're going to turn it over and see how she sounds, because she sounded horrible last time. And we don't like horrible, do we? No. So we're gonna see what happens here. Here we go. Yep, and we're building oil pressure. So, no banging and crashing sounds. That's a very good sign. Alright, spark plugs in. New IK20s. Colder plugs. Okay, so let's see if it starts. Until this dash powers up. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. A little bit of a backfire. But it's running. Good. Okay. Time to take it for a drive. Yeah, so here I am. Out on the road. It works. We're back. I'm super, super happy. No words can describe how relieved I am. My baby, I'll take better care of it now. So this is Qualicomm Beach on Vancouver Island. It is spectacular. And, sorry, I'm trying to drive without shifting. So I've got the aggressive poly steering bushings, and I don't feel any more vibration in the steering than I had previously. And the turning is so much sharper now. The turn-in is very clean. There's none of that sponginess. Hang on, I will shift here. So anyway, yeah. So that's a really good addition. I'm surprised that it doesn't feel rough at all. It just feels really precise. So I'm sure with the slicks, it's going to feel even better. And yeah, I'm really happy with the way the steering feels too.